to my heartbeat sound.
Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a super quick, like, beach party look. Me personally, if I'm going to anything that's in the sun, like on the beach or a pool party, maybe a pool party might be different. It depends what sort of pool party it was, but definitely like a beach party. Like if you're on holiday and you go to like a beach, like a, you know, like a place where it's like a beach but it's like a party. I don't wear any makeup. Like I literally don't wear any makeup, but that is just because I don't like the feeling of it on my skin when I'm getting hot, and I want to catch the sun on my face. So I want to be able to control what SPF I have on and stuff like that. If I was going to like a pool party but it was more like a party, then obviously I would wear some, and I think this is like perfect because I've hardly got any makeup on, like it's not a lot at all, but because of like the bright lip, it just makes you look more put together and cool, and like you've made an effort when really you haven't really done anything apart from put lipstick on. I have obviously put other makeup on, otherwise this video would be super short. Be like, so this is what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put some lipstick on. No, it is got some makeup on, just like concealer and stuff like that, but that is it. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching.
Okay, so I've got nothing on my face right now, so I'm going to start by moisturising, which I'm using my usual, which is the Bioderma. This is the Hydro Sensibio one. It's like a serum and it's super hydrating, so definitely good for this kind of day. So just applying that all over my face. And then I'm also going to apply my eye cream, which I use, as you've probably seen in my recent videos. This is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating eye cream. So just tapping that around my eye, and seriously guys, this is the best eye cream I have ever used. So, moving on to this little beauty, which is this is by Bourjois, and it is called the BB Bronzing 8-in-1, and they kind of call it it's kind of like a primer and kind of like a BB cream, but as you can see it's quite brown, so it's like bronzing, so it's really going to give you like a bronzing glow. I'll just read to you what it says it should do. So it's even skin tones, a sheer tint, boosts radiance, 16-hour moisturisation, smooth skin, prolongs tan, it's got SPF in it as well, and refreshing sensation. It's SPF 15, so that's perfect for me. Obviously if you want more than that, then go with a SPF moisturiser as well. So I'm just using a large stippling brush to blend that in. And then for concealer, I'm using, this is the Maybelline FIT concealer, which is in number 10, so it's quite light. The main reason I'm going with this one is because it's quite a light consistency, so it's super easy to blend out, and it does give you a real brightening effect, so I think it's really good. And then I'm just going to be tapping that in with my ring finger, as you can see here, and then I will be using a damp beauty blender to blend it out further. But as you can see, I've done this whole video in real time, just so you can see that even though it is a fair bit of makeup, kinda, it's still really quick to do. So then using a damp beauty blender, just the pointy side, just to blend that in and also put it on the eyelids as well, just to make sure that inner area of the eye is quite bright, and lifting it up at the side just to give your face a bit of a lift. So as I said, I mean, you could definitely skip this step. You could just wear the bronzing primer, like I've done that loads, but if it was more of like a pool party where you really want to look a bit more put together, then basically I don't wear any foundation, but I just do the bronzing primer, and then I use the highlighter, concealer, and then I use the same, this is the Maybelline FIT concealer, but in number 30, so the dark one. And I just use this to slightly contour my face. Obviously this step is completely optional. Just for me, I feel so weird if I don't have any kind of contour on. I just think it makes such a difference to my face. So I put that on, and then I'm using my Sigma 3D Kabuki just to blend it out. So basically just on the cheekbones, forehead, and then I'm just going to use whatever's left on the brush on the jawline as well. And then I will be going back in with my stippling brush that we used originally, just to blend it out. So you've got no harsh lines at all, and it does look as natural as possible. Sorry by the way if my voice sounds a little bit weird, a bit nasally, I've got a stinking cold, boo hill. So once you've done that, you obviously are going to want to have a little sing-song, because that's what you do when you're getting ready for a pool party. But you're going to want to set that just to make sure it doesn't crease under your eye. So using the Kat Von D Shade to Light palette, I'm taking the banana shade with a little bit of the peachy shade as well, just to set that under the eyes with my damp beauty blender. But you can see I'm not using a lot of product at all. It is literally just to stop it creasing. And then going in with a bronzer. Any matte bronzer will be fine, but my favourite one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Havana. And I'm just taking that on my, this is like the Real Techniques blush brush. It's a large brush just to really bronze up your face in a 3 shape. So it's kind of giving a subtle contour, but because you've already got that concealer contour in, it kind of will pick up a little bit darker in that area. So it just makes it so easy to just brush over some bronzer in a 3 shape without it looking like you've crazily contoured, but you kind of have, if that makes any sense at all. Going in with just this other bronzer, this is my Milani Baked Bronzer, which I use all the time, purely just because it's got a bit more shimmer in it, so it's going to give you a real glow to your face. So just applying that more on the actual cheeks, because I'm not going to be wearing any blusher. I'm also going to take this on a large fluffy brush and just sweep this really lightly all over the eyelid, so on the lid and also in the crease. It's not going to do much, but it's just going to give you a bit of a bronzy look to your eye, and you're really not going to notice it that much, but it just makes a bit of a difference. So I just buffed that through, as you can see, like hardly at all, like I'm just literally lightly sweeping it over. And then I'm going to use this highlighter by MAC, which is called Hush. It's actually a cream highlighter, and apply that to my cheekbones. This stuff seriously amazing. Like I use it so much, it's so good. It gives you kind of like that, it's like a, obviously like a highlight and a glow, but it kind of almost looks like really like wet and just really glowy. Like, I don't know how to, well look, you can see, I don't know how to explain it. It literally looks like you have just got a little bit of a sweat on in the sun, but in a good way, in a good way. Look, nice, huh? So it's like really subtle. It's not going to give you that chalky highlight look, it's just really subtle. So working it on the cheekbone and bringing it slightly onto that actual cheek area, just so when you smile, the sun just hits the top of your cheek, which looks really, really nice in the summer. I am gonna do my eyebrows slightly. I'm just gonna brush them through. Again, with this step, you could totally leave your eyebrows if you're happy with them as they naturally are. You might have less eyebrows than I have, so in which case you'd have to do more. But I'm literally just using my pencil just to fill in where it's just a little bit sparse, but I really didn't put much on at all, so just to give them a bit of definition. I then did brush through my lashes. I do have lash extensions on in this, but for some reason, I don't know where that clip went, but I literally just brushed them through. But I have lash extensions on, which is great for a pool party. If you don't, obviously just put on a bit of waterproof mascara. I then put obviously some of that highlight down the bridge of my nose just to add to that glowy effect. And then for lips, a bright lip is going to make you look so put together. So I'm using the NYX, this is the matte lipstick in Indie Flick. It's probably one of my favourite ever lipsticks by them. It's just this like, amazing orange-red colour.
Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. I told you it was super easy. All I would probably take with me is the lipstick. I don't really think you need to take anything else with you. I guess you could take some bronzer with you, but I don't think you really need to, because you're going to be catching the sun even though you've got SPF in. That is everything. So I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound.